Son of Real Housewives star Mary Cosby arrested, accused of assault in Utah. The 22-year-old previously discussed his struggle with substance abuse on an episode of the reality TV show. The son of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City star Mary Cosby was arrested and accused of assault and trespassing last week, according to court records. Robert Clinton Cosby, known on the show as Robert Jr., was arrested Sunday in the Salt Lake City area by the Taylorsville City Police Department. The 22-year-old was charged with assault, failure to stop at the command of an officer, criminal trespass of a dwelling and 3 counts of violation of a jail release court order, according to a complaint filed Wednesday. TMZ was first to report the news. According to the court document, Cosby was arrested September 5 on a misdemeanor domestic violence matter involving his wife, who was identified as A.S. Upon his release from custody on Saturday morning, the 22-year-old was issued a jail release agreement prohibiting him from contacting A.S. or going to her residence, the court document states. He is accused of violating this order by sending her multiple text messages. Officials said in the document that Cosby then assaulted his father-in-law and that when an officer yelled for him to stop and get on the ground, he did not comply. The father-in-law told an officer that Cosby allegedly punched him multiple times, and the officer observed red marks on the man's ears and torso, as well as a laceration on his left ear, according to the court document. Cosby was taken to Salt Lake County Jail, according to court records. He was released Wednesday after posting $5,000 bond. Attorneys for Cosby did not immediately respond to requests for comment Friday. On Friday, a pre-trial protective order was issued for 2 people identified as Alexiana Smokoff and Shad Stoker against Cosby, who was ordered not to contact them or go to their home. On Season 4 of RHOSLC, star Mary Cosby mentioned that her son had gotten married, and that he and his wife lived with her. The preacher said her son did not tell her that he was married, adding that she found out from others. Robert Cosby has a criminal record dating to 2020 that includes driving under the influence, possession of a controlled substance, giving false personal identity to a peace officer and driving with a suspended or revoked license. He opened up about his struggle with substance abuse in episode 11 of RHOSLC's 5th season, which premiered last year. On the show, he told his mother that he began experimenting with drugs when he was 16, starting with the natural stuff before turning to Xanax, acid or LSD, Molly or MDMA and OxyContin. He also opened up about having thoughts of suicide. "I just felt like a stain," he said, adding that he felt he didn't belong in the world. Mary Cosby blamed herself for her son's addiction. "I just feel very disappointed with myself. I feel like I let him down somewhere," she said on the show. "I'm very aware, and I do know that Robert did smoke weed. I do know he would eat edibles. But yet, I just trusted him in my mind thinking that's where he would stop, and I was clearly wrong." Mary Cosby said during the 5th season's reunion that her son checked into a rehabilitation center for 30 days and was receiving help. If you or someone you know is experiencing domestic violence or the threat of domestic violence, call the National Domestic Violence Hotline for help at 1-800-799-SAFE-7233, or go to www.thehotline.org for anonymous, confidential online chats, available in English and Spanish. Individual states often have their own domestic violence hotlines as well. The Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration has a 24/7 national helpline for individuals with substance abuse issues and their family members. The hotline, which offers assistance in English and Spanish, can be reached at 1-800-662-HELP-4357. To find behavioral health treatment services, visit SAMHSA's website.